You know, it's been about a year and a half since I was supposed to get a Switch and I never really did. But it's finally nice to actually get one, and I've been truly enjoying this so much. There are a couple games that I'm so glad to finally play, especially some of the indie titles. And one of the cool ones that I've been able to play is called Cosmic Star Heroine. It's an RPG Cyberpunk, and for me, I love my Cyberpunk games, and to have it on the Switch is an incredible feat. So we're going to really dive into this great RPG. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So let's start getting into Cosmic Star Heroine by Zeboyd Games. While the title has been released on several platforms, including Steam and PS4, this is the first time the title's come to the Switch, and couldn't feel more at home on the portable with the likes of Hollow Knight and Dead Cells. Developers Zeboyd Games decided to task it upon themselves to create a sci-fi cyberpunk RPG using inspiration from Chrono Trigger to create both a unique dystopian world combined with diverse turn-based mechanics. With the ability for the title to be docked as well as played on the go, it provides the perfect RPG for any Cyberpunk fan to play. We'll be looking at it a bit more in depth into Cosmic Star Heroine and dissect each prevalent part of the title. Starting out as Alyssa LaSalle, who works for API, a government agency prone to fighting injustice around the galaxy. Upon hearing word of a conspiracy that Leader Steele is out to do the exact opposite, Alyssa and her team set out to become labeled traitors and fight against the agency they worked so hard for. It provides a bit of simple narrative to follow, but does have many moments that keep the players engaged. The narrative follows a steady progression, but can sometimes have huge pacing issues. Take this scene for example. Alyssa has a premonition of what's to come, and with her party coming to the same realization, immediately set out to conspire against the agency, with little to no struggle to the presented idea despite whatever feelings they had in the past. This is supposed to be a serious turning point in the story, but the catalyst that propels to their decision is pretty lacking. More details and emphasis on particular story elements, including this example, are scattered throughout Cosmic Star Heroine, as it provides difficulty for the story to carry substance and weight in its execution. The Department of Character Development seems to be another fallen trait attributed to two-dimensional characterization. While we do know facts about these characters and their current state, the writing doesn't seem to bring out each supporting character's main qualities and falls flat. It's a shame too, as this world is incredibly ambitious, to gear towards a very inventive and plot-heavy story, and due to execution feels as though this is a missed opportunity. For example, in the scene meeting with our newest character Lauren, her profession as a singer is established, but other than a light connection to our supporting cast, nothing else solidifies her character traits and personalities. Or more importantly, why is she so keen on helping the team she knows nothing about? Which is something I feel could have been fleshed out a lot more. This is just one of a couple examples I had problems with the story. All the set pieces are here, but the execution to make that a reality has fallen a bit short. Let's shift gear from the stories and take a gander at the lovely retro-styled graphics. 5 minutes into playing Heroine, and you can tell it owes a great amount of respect to notable 16-bit RPGs and plays lovely homage to its graphical style. Pixel-perfect representation of each character, all the while providing incredible FMV-like cutscenes, which feel as though they are ripped from a Sega CD console. Zeboyd Games has clearly put an immense amount of love and representation to the title, providing its own graphical style and detail. From the high-tech headquarters of ABI to the dirty and crime-filled cyberpunk-styled streets, Cosmic Star Heroine provides a diverse atmosphere for the player to explore. Probably one of the more memorable parts of the game is the music, which truly sets up the atmosphere of the game. It provides a very poppy and energetic feel to the battle, all the while having moments of respite in its composition. The music definitely complements the title very nicely and its surrounding worlds. I'll show you guys a couple sections so you know exactly what I mean. The music and composition provide a very complementary feature to what this story is trying to tell. Jazz, rock, and even inspirational tracks of synth are the chemical makeup of the composition and a tribute to its overall musical score. On a personal scale, I think you will be humming a couple tracks on your way to traversing the title. Let's move on to the combat system, which takes a bit of a departure from your average turn-based RPG and adds methodical mechanics that allows the player to take their time during each turn. For starters, most of your attacks besides 1 or 2 can be reused, while others are one-time use, requiring a resting turn in order to re-execute them again. This type of gameplay really forces the player to not only desist a trigger-happy approach, but heightens tension of every combat battle. On top of this mechanic, we have a style feature, in which the higher the percentage, the more damage you're able to output. However, the same can be said for taking damage, as it decreases the percentage, adding another layer of fighting. And finally, to those hitting high-powered attacks, depending on your hypermeter, which filled up to its full power when you're up for a turn and multiplies the output for that attack. This is essentially how you're able to defeat your enemies, by patiently waiting for the right time to attack and striking when necessary. It's a very welcome change to the basic formula of turn-based RPGs and does a very solid job on changing that formula. Cosmic Star Heroine provides a well-placed cyberpunk RPG in the palm of your hand or even TV, while allowing an engaging turn-based system to keep players attached to the screen of their choosing. The story does seem to fall a bit flat in the character development department, playing it safe in terms of character origins, motivations, and perceptions. Each character does express his or her desires in the moment, but there is not enough build-up or pacing to truly solidify their characters other than being two-dimensional. Little side stories that attribute to the character's specific origins would have been preferred to not only relate, but flesh out the characters and continue a satisfying feeling that your party has had their own trials and tribulations, but are willing to use their personal experience to grow and overcome the forces of the API. If you're interested in picking up Cosmic Star Heroine, a slight cost of $14.99 on the eShop will be the toll to play this lovely RPG. A physical will be coming to the title on the Switch, so if you prefer to have a tangible copy like myself, you can expect to see it arrive next year in 2019. For specific details on release, give Limited Run a follow or Zeboyd Games so you guys know when and where the title shall be physically released. And that's pretty much it. This is Cosmic Star Heroine, and I've been absolutely enjoying it, even though I do have a couple gripes. But even then, it is great to play portably on the bus, when you go to work, a little bit of everything. It's a great journey to play. I also want to give a huge shout out to both Zeboyd Games as well as Doug from Limited Run Games. Thank you guys so much for providing me a review copy so I'm able to take a look at this title and give my best analysis of what I liked and didn't like of the game, and hopefully there will be improvements in the future of either this title or maybe even future titles that Zeboyd Games make. So thank you guys so much for giving me the chance and the honor to actually play and review this title. And if you guys are interested in what I do, please follow all my social media, especially on Twitter. I'm very active on that. So if you can, I would love to see you guys there and interact with you. And of course, I'm streaming almost every single day on twitch.tv/Kelphelp. Currently playing Shenmue 1. I finished it, moving on to Shenmue 2. So I hope to see you guys there. My schedule has changed a little bit just because of school and stuff like that, but I hope to see you guys whenever I do stream. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate the love, and check it out, and I hope you guys will enjoy it on your Switch. Thank you, and definitely take care.